Well, an Eritrean people smuggler has been extradited from Sudan to Italy. Medhani Yadego Mered has reportedly brought thousands of refugees into Europe. He's suspected of being part of an organised crime network. It's the first time a major people smuggler has been tracked down in Africa. Well, for more on this, let's go to Megan Williams, who's been following the latest developments in Rome and joins us now. Megan, what do we know about this individual then, and what's likely to happen next?
This is a huge arrest, mainly because Italy has been trying to go after the kingpins for years now, involved in the smuggling rings, and they haven't been able to. They've arrested the people who have been piloting the boats, but they have not been able to arrest the people who are actually organizing it. And Medhani is believed to have smuggled upwards of 7,000 people from mainly the Horn of Africa, across Sudan to Libya, where they get on the boats. Now, he was caught on wiretaps, laughing when he heard the news that boats went down. He put hundreds, thousands of people on very unseaworthy boats, rickety boats that he knew there was a high likelihood that they would sink. He's a man who self-fashions himself after Gaddafi. He apparently drove a truck around Sudan where he was based, and he was arrested, although he's Eritrean. So the fact that authorities were able to extradite him from Sudan and bring him here to Italy to face justice is a huge breakthrough. Of course, there are many other people involved in smuggling rings, but the fact that they have finally arrested someone who is high up in the organization is big. And this, and of course, what they're really hoping is that he will cooperate with authorities and start talking about other smuggling leaders.
Megan, you've just returned from Sicily, haven't you, where you spoke to a number of migrants who've been recently rescued. What did they say about their experience? What sort of things did they tell you?
Well, their experiences have been horrific. And as you mentioned, in the recent rescues, there were a lot of children. And those are the people who I mainly spoke with, kids 15, 16, 17, 18, who got caught up in these smuggling rings of the kind that Medhani was running. And they're kept in essentially concentration camps in Libya. One boy I spoke to said he was stuck there for weeks on end, 600 people, one toilet. Some days they weren't fed. Libyan men would come and pick them up, take them out, use them for slave labor for several days, just give them enough to eat, throw them back inside these camps. Their treatment is terrible. The other thing that they talk about happening is the price of the passage over has gone up. I mean, most of the kids I spoke to from Eritrea and Sudan, just for a spot on the boat, and these are very dangerous boats, and as we know, last week hundreds of people died. Just one spot on that boat, they're now paying 3,600 euros. So these are ruthless networks, and these kids are suffering terribly.
Okay, Megan, thank you very much for the update. Megan Williams there.